Hey, I'm Duke on Twitch. If you want to support the channel and greensunzenith.com, you can find my Patreon, merch store, and singles store where you can buy singles through TCG Player or Card Hoarder in the video description. If you want to get in contact, you can also find all that info in the description below for things like donation deck lists or just wanting to reach out. Alright, let's get right into it.
Nice. Hey team, welcome back to Dukes on Twitch. Back today for summit number 5 with the Maverick himself, Mark Strassman. Mark, a huge pleasure for coming back onto the stream. I believe this is our 4th stream together, I'm going to say.
Yeah, that sounds about right. It's been a wild ride. I've enjoyed each one of them, so looking forward to this.
I'm very glad. I think typically we have pretty good results, which is nice. And I hope today is no different with this build of Punishing Mav, which is really nice to see. How have you kind of come up with Naya recently, and how did you come down to this build of Naya Mav?
Good question. So, you know when somebody who genuinely cares about you says something that they know that you might not want to hear, but you have to take the criticism? That's a little bit how I got to this. And how I deviated away a few times. So I think Saga has not been performing quite as well as I've wanted it to. And Punishing Mav has not performed, Punishing Fire has not performed quite as well as I've wanted it to. But Reclaimer has been a necessary evil. And Vexing Bauble, I think, is a card that's been like, how do I put it? You need the 1 mana cards in your deck. And I think that's kind of how I got to this. So if you were to count it, there are 8 1 mana plays that you're pretty happy with, 12 if you count Green Sun.
Yeah.
And that to me is really important. So you're either playing Reclaimer Maverick, or you're playing Mother, or you're playing Vexing Bauble. I don't think there's another answer besides, missing out on turn 1 options. How have you felt about the 1-drop situation?
I love it. Coming from depths, I do love seeing Reclaimer in Mav a little bit more, because I think it works really well as both a threat and disruption. But yeah, I think it's really important. I think it's really important for Maverick to get on the board early on, and I think the increase in 1-drops just makes mulliganing a little bit easier. That if you don't have a 7 with a pretty strong opening few turns, you probably are going to have a 6 with that.
Yeah, it's the Surveil land, I think, is like one of the few things that I've started to think about that really makes it so that your 1-drops are a little bit less important, especially on the play where you could fetch a Surveil land. You feel like you're doing something on turn 1. That being said, Reclaimer and Sylvan kind of have a synergy that I'll say a counter synergy, where you play your Sylvan library or you play your Reclaimer, then you play your Sylvan, and then you just kind of have this 1-2 there. And that's a feeling of discomfort. And in watching you and John play yesterday, I saw how there were many turns where you were like not going to activate, you were not going to cast a knight for the value of activating Reclaimer.
Yeah.
And I doubt in this version of the deck that's something that you're going to do often.
Yeah, that's true. There isn't sort of the flagstones ramp strategy. There isn't the dark depth strategy. Things like Saga come in tapped. So yeah, I can definitely see the power of Reclaimer a little bit diluted in a deck like Maverick, where you do have to fit in, a lot more creatures. Although, funnily enough, we were talking yesterday, and I believe Naya Depths typically runs 11 creatures in the main deck, 2 4 sets and then the 3 sort of bears, maybe even 12 creatures. So we're not that far off at 15 creatures. That's actually quite low for like a Maverick deck in my experience, which is kind of exciting as well. It's cool to try out things like obviously the 3 Vexing Baubles main deck. You also have the Saga plan, which if you can start trading removal on the tokens, you're more than happy. But yeah, I think that some number of Reclaimer is nice to have in Mav.
Yeah. And one other thing I wanted to mention, and I think Clips for Life and Curator were really big on this, is I think you want at least 15 green sources that you could play on turn 1. If you look at Newton's deck, that is the case. And I think Harry, as an example, you'll notice that he wasn't playing Scrubland. And I think he's playing the Surveil land in place of it. But I think the value of turn 1 green land is so important. And 15 isn't a number that I'm mathematically proving. It is, like Mush Mush said, 15 green sources. Yeah, it's just someone said 15. Maybe Newton calculated it. Maybe Newton is parroting somebody else. So I didn't want to add Gaia's Cradle because the only way to fit Cradle is either you just add an additional land, we're already at 27 stupid lands, or you cut a Wasteland, or you cut a Saga. So that's why we're not playing Cradle. So
yeah, I would say our creature count as well being quite low compared to other versions with Cradle is also a consideration.
Yeah. Yo, Matt. Yeah, so one other thing to consider here, and this was a conversation, and think about this if you do want to play a list like this. We're playing 3 Vexing Bauble. Our sideboard has 2 endurances. We net 3 endurances. How big of a deal is that counter synergy going to be? We had a discussion about playing Fairy. We had a discussion about playing Leyline. We had a discussion about playing more relics, or well, not relic, Soul Guide Lantern or Ghost Vacuum or that kind of thing. And we're just gonna run it as is. I think it's a discomfort that I have with this list right now, but I think we just have to see where we land.
Yeah, I really liked your point about wanting to play disruption that wins the game. So Ferro Macabre is great, but having things like Endurance or the additional creature like Scavenging Ooze is really nice because they disrupt and they pressure your opponents. So it can be pretty tough if you have the Fairy in hand and they have the Frog, or if you have the Ley Lines and you don't have the Black Mana to cast them. So at least by having something like Endurance, it can still be used as early as turn 0, but it can also obviously win the game, which is nice.
Yeah. And one other thing that I want to mention, I know eventually Into Play is going to be on, and my leagues tend to take a while. So I know you're going to want to get started here soon.
That's all good.
Also good to see you, Drago and Gary. The Eldrazi matchup is an important one. And Loam was another card that I was thinking about running. Sometimes if you have Vexing Bauble on turn 1, and mind you have to be on the play for that, Vexing Bauble does stop the Lotus Petals. And it may sound weird, but even like things like Once Upon a Time and that kind of thing, if they're running that, it does stop. So I have found this version to be pretty, to be fair against Eldrazi. It's by no means easy. It feels kind of like Initiative, where like they either have the God Hand or they don't, but it's been okay.
Yeah. Fleshbreaker is a 2/2?
Yep.
Okay, good. So Punishing Fire does deal with clearing Fleshbreaker.
Yeah, it's also just that late game of like you're both top decking and now you could pun. So it's not bad.
Yeah. One thing I always feel I can do better at is knowing when you swords an opposing creature and a punishing fires in the graveyard, they of course gain life, so you can return it. So if you have like a Plateau and a Savannah in hand, just making sure you use the Savannah to cast the swords, and then you can use the Plateau to get back the punishing fire. Little things like that. It always like up. Yeah. The transition to Naya can sometimes make you have to kind of think more about the interactions within the deck.
Yeah, and believe me, there's so many little things here of like, I wanted to run 2 Punishing Fires, and then that means I would run 2 Grove, but then it's like, I need that 15th green source. So do I run a Yavimaya, or do I run a Bayou? And if I run a Bayou, that lets us run Grist. And there's like all these like little things that could just happen. So
definitely a bit of a rabbit hole.
Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah. I went through it. So this is where we landed today.
Nice. Very cool. I am very much looking forward to this. And yeah, I think it has a lot of the right tools. We trophied with Newton yesterday, and then all the others have been 3-2. So a 4-1 with Mav would be nice to start the day. Or a trophy. We'll see what happens.
Maybe a 6-0.
I have never got a 6-0.
Yeah, 6-0 league. Today will be your first. Yeah, there's the DMV legacy thing today too, which I think is really cool. I know Harry was there, John was there.
Yeah, I tuned into that before, and it was the quality of the content was pretty sweet. Did you know we're playing triple Vexing Bauble in this list, Mark?
Oh, there's 3 Vexing Bauble in this list. Ask the opponent if this hand is effective. I mean, it probably is a mull. I hate it, but like I kind of. Yeah, I mean, it's as good as Vexing Bauble. Hey, good to see you, Zach and Tibby.
Yeah, I think it's a tough one. I think that like you want to hit your land drops, and although Vexing Baubles you can cycle them, that's a lot of resource just to try to make your land drops. So I would love to.
I mean, if you knew for sure that this was Storm, if like we knew Blazing Bauble was the Storm player, then I'd say keep it. But if not, we mull. Ugh.
Okay.
I think we keep this though. It sucks, but I think we keep it.
Yeah, like it casts all our spells. We have the Surveil land if we need it. We have, something a little bit unfair in Mana Acceleration. The Bauble might keep some things at bay.
Probably the Taiga.
Or yes, the sorry. Yes. Sorry. I think Taiga, because if this gets the Surveil land or a basic, then it's still nice to have a white source. It's interesting though, because like if you draw Punishing Fire and you lose the bird, so you then have the Taiga. I like what you said.
With this hand, I wouldn't mind getting wasted. That's how I'd put it. I probably wouldn't lead with that unless we draw like Knight here. So also, if they have Tamiyo, Karakas is okay.
That's a great point. I would love to see Tamiyo. It's funny, when I see Tundra, I don't think of Daze straight away as I would with other, like say Scalding Tarn into Underground Sea or Volk Ponder.
Yeah, I think the main reason for that is Daze is typically tempo, and if you play Tundra, you're playing Plow, which is like typically not a tempo card.
Yeah. Okay.
Perfect. I'd say Savannah Bird probably here. It sucks, but
yeah, I like that. I like that now we have access to like basic Dryad Arbor, Surveil land through 2 fetches or another red source.
The 7 was looking better than this, sadly. Okay, so this is breakfast.
Yes. Bauble's interesting because it does stop 1/2.
I do not mind this. Yeah. So likely Bauble is going to be useful. It doesn't stop Nadu, obviously, but I think land or fetch Bauble is my opinion.
Yeah, and then holding
all
up.
lands are created equal.
Yeah, holding up the surveillance quite nice.
Yeah.
This does stop like force.
It might eat a force.
Yeah, because like it's a case of like if you don't have a prismatic ending and you're not forcing this, then what are you forcing? I guess I could brainstorm it away, but it's also a little bit risky to let it resolve if you do want to have control over the stack.
Yeah, that other hand would have been fucking gnarly, I think, dude. I think we knew what we knew,
The part of me that doesn't keep like one landers is happy, but yeah, it can be a little bit tough.
Let's surveil, and then that way we can lose the game next turn, but we'll know what we should have done.
I think Wasteland is probably the best hit here, even though we can't do anything else with that mana. Okay.
It's either Karakas or Grove, probably, and then just play the Knight. I think Knight being 5 probably doesn't have any relevance. You could the Coward's line is to play Karakas pass. I don't know if you win the game anyway. Like how do I say it? If they play Nadu, I don't think you win even doing that, but we could try it.
Yeah, so
good to see you.
The Ponder was a shuffle, which is nice. Probably the most scary thing is just Shuko off this and then cast Cephalid. If we don't play the Knight,
Cephalid or Nadu, yeah. I think Knight is probably the line, and I'd say Karakas or Grove, either one.
Yeah, I think sadly you kind of have to pick your battles, and this is just a case where getting the Knight down this turn and putting our shields down for one turn is worth it. This could just be a daze.
I think
kind of yuck. Oh.
I think it's GG, but it is what it is. It ain't what it's not. Is it ever what it isn't? It is what it ain't. You know what I mean?
Gosh. If they float mana here, that's a bad sign. Yeah.
That's a bad sign. But would Nadu have won anyway? Probably. All right. I think we could scoop. I don't think there's much more to see here. The only thing, do you know enough to say for sure that this is not Green Sun Zenith?
No. Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing more. I think obviously concede there's Nomads, which is pretty good.
Yeah, they're gonna draw they're gonna net 6 and then 12 cards. But I don't yet have the knowledge of knowing when it's Green Sun and when it's not.
We do not have a second Surveil. Interesting. That is going to pass.
Negative.
I guess they can do stuff on their turn.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, Romario on based.
That's fair. Maybe the Saga is the line that there isn't a Green Suns package.
Oh, Drago, thank you. So this is probably the version that Zach's playing. Okay, so let's plow Nadu. Oh, do they have Nadu in hand? Can you check to see?
I don't believe so.
No? Why did they reveal Nadu then? It says Plains
maybe
Narc,
they did. Yeah,
Nadu.
sorry.
Okay.
Cast it.
I mean, we're like ultra mega dead, dude. Like I'm happy with the scoop here. But
Yeah.
if you want
I
to,
think from just like a value perspective, it's not worth it.
4 blasts for sure.
Yeah. I don't mind the thought of the vigors as a maybe.
Same. That's good. I don't like endurance.
Okay.
But I do like ooze. And
Nice.
yeah. Needle, very good. Haywire Might is good too.
Nice.
Shadowspear is bad.
Yeah. Soul Guide's definitely interesting.
I think it's decent. I
think with the blasts,
Mawloc is.
with the blasts, we probably have enough answers.
I still like it. I'd say get rid of Ramunap and trim 3 dorks. We are running 27 lands. I like Bird the most.
Because it casts blast as well.
We're going to keep 1. I'd say keep 1 dork. And that would be Bird if you could.
Yeah.
And then after that, Mawloc, because it's sorcery speed.
Yeah, nice. Can we trim on Bauble?
And then where are we at?
It would be Force and Daze.
Force Daze and also the Cephalid win condition with the Narcs.
Dread Return?
Yeah. Oh boy, this is tough. I might just take out all the dorks. Take out the 1 bird. And maybe...
I wonder if they're playing
it's either
Harboring of the Seas. Probably not because of the sagas. I think that's a good easy point.
Yeah. Tough call here. I'm going to say trim 1 night, but I'm not happy about it.
Yeah, I was going to say 1 night or 1 library, just because multiple libraries can be a bit tough. But we're also probably pretty happy to see it. I don't mind the 3 libraries.
I
1 to get counted, 1 to play, and then 1 to shuffle back.
I think I like this. Turn 2 Sylvan.
Yeah, especially with the Surveil startup.
Yeah. So the reason that I like trimming dorks in this matchup is I do find that the games go a little bit longer, game 2.
Yeah,
so
a bit more mid-rangey.
That could be a mistake, but yeah.
What's a card you'd like to see off the Surveil?
Probably almost every draw I want to be Pyroblast.
Yep.
And or like a Soul Guide Lantern, like Zach's saying.
Yeah.
Solid too.
Some sort of graveyard hate.
I think it's turn 2 Saga most likely. We'll see though.
Nice, as in, yeah. Surveil, Saga, Library.
Yeah. Yeah, most likely. There probably was some reason to do Saga turn 1, but I don't like doing that when I could avoid it. So that we probably have to punishing then. So yeah. I might... Now, this is the tough call. Do we surveil or not? Because we only have a red, a white, blue, a Savannah surveil, so maybe not. Because we want to probably play the Saga as well.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's actually good. I like that. Just don't draw the plat. Okay. So I guess
Of course,
we
we
go
draw
for
that,
Plat.
right? Yeah.
So
Yeah, Plat. And it doesn't matter most likely, but we probably ought to do that at the beginning of their upkeep for force negation, but it probably doesn't matter.
oh yeah, interesting. Especially on Punishing Fire, that can be
Next
pretty
turn.
tough.
Yeah. Probably won't come up, but just things to consider.
Here I like just trading the Liberator with the Saga and not getting a token.
I don't mind that. I'd say trust yourself on this because I'm not. There's always. Yeah.
Like, again, could do it upkeep in case they have something, but don't think they would.
Yeah. I can't imagine a punish on that one, I don't think. Some sort of like white stifle, you know? So now here, the choices are Needle or Soul Guide or Haywire Might or Ghost Thing or Vexing Bauble. It's going to depend on what we draw. I doubt we're going to make a construct, though.
Yeah, the one that appeals the most is probably Vexing Bauble because it means the library is going to come down.
Yeah.
I think if we lose the library, we have nothing.
Bauble. Okay.
That's my only thought.
Yeah, I think I like that. It also it won't. They can't kill us next turn with Cephalid stuff. So
Correct.
I am for this.
Nice.
Yeah.
Then we can hold up.
Probably would have played the fetch for the surveil, but it's Grove pun.
That was the only thing. Yeah,
correct.
That's all good. And then I held up the white.
Way to go, dude.
To act like we have Sword Splashes or some other removal spell.
You've done some gaming. I've seen you before online. I think I've seen you on the internet. All right, so
a little bit scary.
Kind of cringe, but that's fine. You know what to do, man. I've seen your YouTube channel and you on Twitch. I've seen you.
I watch this guy called StrassDaddy, and he teaches me how to play Maverick.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Dude, I feel so good. Fuck it. Take 8. Oh, I'm so hyped, dude. We're untapping. And we got a pun in our hand. I don't even care that we have 3 stupid lands in our hand right now, you know? I'm just high on life right now.
Nice. That's pretty sweet.
Fuck it. Take 8, dude.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy. I think as well.
I think we just crack open a cold one with the boys on this. What do you think?
Yeah, so I do like Wasteland, and having the Knight in play as well means we'd have an answer to Saga down the line through Wasteland. We did see Days, so I think we play Wasteland, cast the Knight, and then Wasteland them. If they have a Swords, they probably would have found one off the Scalding Tarn anyway.
Yeah, the only punish here is
I guess
Nadu.
To be fair, yeah, sorry. We have Vexing Bauble. So they can currently hardcast Daze, but if we take them off the land first, they then can't Daze after.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So I think A then B is the way to be. If A, then B. No Daze in the deck, according to the homie.
We saw Daze in game 1. Daze was revealed after they went off with Nadu.
Dick move. Yeah. It's like I am mildly nervous about Slam Nadu next turn, but I think it's still night. If we didn't waste, then yeah. But yeah, let's slam Big Mama here. It's our best bet, I think. And if they don't have Nadu, Greenland and Nadu, or whatever, second land and Nadu, second blue or second or a green, then yeah. And they have they're fetching. So that might be a good thing for us.
Yeah, I wonder if they have the blue-green Surveil land.
Wouldn't it be cool if they got, well, never mind, I can't get a basic white. It is terrifying how, like, they just cast Nadu and they could win. But, like, we might even be able to just double punt it, you know? All right, Knight dies, whatever. We gain 5.
It's another card of the library, which is nice.
Still. Yeah. Ponder, probably.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I love that. Ooh, yeah. This is probably an 8 or 2.
As in, like, draw?
Yeah.
It's all fresh as well, which is nice.
Yeah. If we get to untap with it, it's likely a take 8 kind of sitch. Remember Mike the Sitch from Jersey Shore?
Yes, the situation. Sadly, I actually do know that reference, and I'm actually not too happy about that.
The Sitch. Such a good name. All right, so they kill the Bauble. As they say, where I'm from, it is what it is. They miss a land drop. I like that.
Nice.
Plow ain't bad. This might not be a 4-er, though. This might just be a shuffle away, or to make sure you play the Windswept.
I like that, especially for the Surveil land as well.
Yeah.
That's all with a pretty funny one.
You gotta think. Yeah.
I think once in
I
a
am
tournament.
a little nervous here. Narc. Cool.
Honestly, pretty happy to.
All right, Dougal. You know what to do. You know what to do. Big Daddy Dougal right here.
Oh my gosh. So around 3 cards. Another bauble would be nice. I obviously care about it. Nice.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother.
You actually just sounded you actually just sounded like that guy in the video. Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah there, brother.
Oh my gosh.
Fuck that. 8 all day. Yeah. I'd take 9 if I could.
That is very funny.
That makes sense.
We do need to find a threat, but we're sitting pretty here.
No, we don't, dude. We don't need shit. But yeah, these are the games I'm calling the prismatic ending, probably.
That's fine as well because we've drawn so many cards.
Yeah, so you can
deal 1
maybe
here.
Just pun get back. I don't even know if we pun get back. It might just be pun get back.
Yep.
I don't think it matters much. Just as long as you're making the decision quickly at this rate is what I would say.
Yep. Nice. All right, Green Suns.
All right.
That's what we want. Not yet.
It doesn't matter. I would just, at this point, it's just Because now we could pun get both back,
Yes.
which only takes 100 years to do each turn.
My only thought is if they're
They gotta
unsurgical.
make a
but
I'd be surprised, but you know, I think I would punt. No.
sorry. I tapped wrong. It's all good.
Whatever.
It's all good.
All right. It's all good. We're the combo deck now. Yeah, there you go.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then I will play this
I'd
for
bog
a
him,
land
fuck
drop.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now you could get both back.
Yes. Nice. They can't even surgical now because they can't pay the actual casting cost, which is pretty sweet.
Bauble. This deck and paper
We're gaming.
has.
That's nice.
Yeah, we're gaming. All right. 7 in hand. Cool. Probably just toss that bad boy out. EOT, I think. I don't know what else you would hit with that.
The bauble? Oh, do you mean the Force of Vigor? Yeah, I think the only one is... That is fine. It's great to have a target.
You activated my trap card, opponent. Yo, if they try to kill our cringe Bauble, then you know what to do.
Crack it for a draw card?
Yeah, you know what to do. You know the sitch.
I wonder what they actually name. Wasteland. Okay, that's fair.
Teenage Wasteland.
All right.
Wham, bam, and thank you, ma'am. 1 wham per bam for each thank you, ma'am type.
Oh my gosh. Does anything change on the draw? Do you think about anything with sideboarding? Okay.
Okay, so we do have 3 minutes to talk about it ish. Opponent's tendency does seem to be to jam. I don't think that makes a difference. The only thing I could say is maybe Ooze and Keen-Eyed are not that good. And the soundboard, yeah. I do love it. So that would be the only thing I'd consider.
Yeah.
And that would be either Ghost Vacuum or Manadorks or you name it. You know, you're a smart guy.
Yeah, the Ghost Vacuum's interesting because it is just exile a card, which I'm trying to think if they use the graveyard other than like the actual combo. But sometimes they don't run the Dread Return. They just run the white creature and Nadus. They don't run the Cephalid, which we haven't seen yet. But maybe this version is.
Trust yourself. I'd say 1 mana dork is reasonable. I like Bird because you saw how good Red was.
Yeah.
Excavator ain't bad either, but it is slow.
I do like that it it does get pretty mid-rangey, and it is a way to tutor for Wasteland from your graveyard if you want it instantly.
Question: how good is Soul Guide? How good is Elvish Reclaimer and Bog? If you're not that worried about, if you're more worried about Nadu, I could see doing the Mandadork stuff, or even, just this is where I haven't studied. The Green Sun Zenith version is a little different.
Yeah.
The version that Zach sent us or sent me earlier is more what I think they're playing, but Zach doesn't play Daze. So maybe this is more Nadu focused than Cephalid focused.
Yeah, like potentially we could add in another bird in place of the Reclaimer and Bog, and then have the Ramunap as like the 4th knight.
Do you, homie? I'm happy either way.
I'm happy to take the risk that I believe they're not the actual Cephalid version. They're just the Nomad with kind of value going. Pretty sweet hand.
Value City.
Very reactive, but
this is hand.
A lot of different ways to deal with, like Saga, Nadu. Yeah.
Yeah, like I think first you wham bam and then you thank the ma'am afterwards is how I think this hand is going to play out. You feel me? Yeah.
Hey, already taken.
Pretty much what I'm saying is. Mostly what I'm saying is like this. The reason why I like board out the mana dorks is because I think with all these removal spells, the game is going to go long, typically. Now, if they do some Orum's Chant type stuff, we get pretty salty, but that's,
Yeah, Orum's Chant is a tough one.
We do have some answers to that. Yeah. Like if they do turn 1 Ponder, I would consider Haywire Might. If they do turn 1 Nomad, I'm kind of scared.
Yeah. I feel like because Haywire is currently our only way to deal with artifacts, I'd want to play it with mana open and a target on board.
I like it.
Because here we get to probably Windswept Heath just to hold up Surveil Land, or potentially Plateau for Swords or Red Blast.
I think there's very few wrong answers besides like just playing Wasteland Pass here or something,
Nice.
So I'm with you. A lot of ways to do this. I just want to be. The thing I am afraid of them doing is in 1 turn going off.
Yeah. The question is,
getting the Surveillam means we can't double red here.
Yeah,
maybe that's not the end of the world. What don't we want to draw besides like a stupid Dryad Arbor? I guess you know what I mean.
I think another dual land.
Like, what would we be like? I wouldn't even mind another dual land here. I don't think.
That's fair. I mean, like Wasteland is a spell land, so we currently kind of have 3 lands, so an extra isn't that bad.
You are going for it. Okay, I thought we were gonna wait, but it's fine.
It's tricky.
You're thinning.
Thinking. Oh yeah, I was gonna have a look at a Lush.
Go Lush if you did. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go with the Lush. Okay. I was thinking about holding just waiting in general. Downside of this is we don't have any green cards. Yeah. Upside of that is it's a good card.
Yeah, and we have 4 mana, but we have the Haywire, so I could see putting this in and trying to draw into like a threat that we can play around with the blasts.
Okay.
Let's. But it's tough because it is like one of our ways to 2 for 1. Okay.
Yeah. Don't think we could do that yet. That's like turn 100. Junket, yeah. Isn't it kind of funny though that like by the time we play Outland Liberator, it might be like, turn 20.
Okay, that's a good Wasteland target. Well, they've been a sword. It makes me think they already have like probably 1, if not 2 pieces of removal in hand.
They probably have A and the B, is what I'm thinking. And I hate when they have A and the B.
I'm also more happy to Wasteland a dual land here than try to hold off for a Saga because we have these 2, which is nice.
Yeah, I think so. The old waste the rule on their turn?
Yeah.
Or are you going for it?
I don't think there's anything to play around. But they also just might think like, you know, oh, we have endurance, we don't want to use a wasteland, but it's like, no, we're actually going to wasteland you.
Yeah, take that.
I'd like to know how many green sources they have. They probably have a trop, if not two.
Yeah. I have seen basic forest, but that was in a Green Sun Zenith version. I do kind of want to draw a red dual land, though. I am like a little bit. The Surveil, I think, might hurt us in the end, but hopefully not too bad. Vexing Bauble would be nice.
Bauble would be really nice. Okay.
I almost think...
I feel safer that we do have two swords as well. Like, even if the blast doesn't hit, say, a Nadu, we do have two ways to deal with it if needed. But now
we might be forced into playing a one drop here.
Oof.
Yeah, I think we are. If they plow it, I don't think we hit the pedal. I think we just let that happen.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that.
Yeah, I am a little bit nervous. The amount of red cards that we have with the Sitch is concerning, but hopefully they sequence it not Nadu first. And if they just plow this, that would be cool.
Okay.
Okay. All right, we got a clock.
Oh my gosh. Oof.
Damn it.
Guess we can just discard it, and then we can get it back with the swords.
Yeah. I'm a little sad, but it is what it is.
Wow, just a pass from them. Okay. We can play this game. There we go.
Please.
Nice.
Ooh. That might have been the best possible draw.
Gets back Punishing Fire.
Is it get back, shoot on their turn if they do nothing? I don't know.
Yeah. Gets an extra one, which does double the clock with Haywire Might.
Yeah, doubles.
No, because they gain... Oh, yeah. That's all good. Yes.
And I think you tapped the Karakas. I don't think it matters, but
yes,
we're fine.
That should have... Especially
I doubt
like...
they're gonna
even to hold up the Haywire there.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're cruising.
Love these land drops. Here we go. Yeah, I think we're doing nothing here. It's 3 red sources is beautiful.
Wow. I wonder if they even have targets for these.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
It's pretty sweet. There we go. They are actually playing Cephalid Illusionist. Interesting. Yeah, there's because I have seen a lot of versions running around that just don't.
I think we tap Savannah probably, because if we get... This is tough, but yeah. I think that's fine. We have 3 blasts with 3 red mana. I think we're going to be okay. If they force a will this, that's pretty cool too. I don't know if we'd fight over that.
It looks like they're alternate costing. Okay, they're not. I was going to say. I wonder what else they could do with their mana. So we have Plateau here. I think that's what we'll be getting if we do fetch.
Yeah. I think we just let that eat a Force of Will. What do you think?
I think they care about it. I think because it doesn't add to the board in a meaningful way. Do we care that they care?
I don't know if we care that they care.
The only thing is that if they do have like, say like an Orum's Chant line, like that's probably how we lose. Like I would hate to not force this and then die with Blast in hand. That's the only thing.
Okay.
Like I think maybe if we had a Saga and we had like, you know, this was actually adding to the board in a way that could suck, but hopefully this means that they were trying to move towards a line with the graveyard and they felt like they needed to force it.
And we still have Blast, and Plow. So it's really Nadu that we're afraid of here. That's a...
Okay.
Do we do arithmetic to see if we draw? They'd have to have Nadu and a thing. I don't know if we care. This is...
Yeah, I think the big thing is, do we care about days? Like, do we want to be able to double spell and play around days? And I think we do.
You do you, man.
I think
I'm happy either way.
Let this happen.
I'm just happy to be here, man.
Which kind of goes against what we were like saying before.
Wait. Ooh. Get pun back.
Yeah, sorry. I will, definitely.
It's too late.
It's too late to apologize. And then I think just
play the
Liberator like this.
Liberator. I think.
Yeah.
You're in damage phase right now.
Thank you. Honestly, they're at 8. Yeah. Like they have 5 cards.
If you feel strongly, because I kind of... We have 3 blasts. Maybe we just do it. Yeah. And I like using the one that we have 2 of in the event that some weird Cabal therapy thing happens.
Yes. Because there's obviously a reason behind the ponder. Like, are they looking for the Nadu? Are they looking for protection? Like, if they just go for it now, thinking we've used our 2 blasts.
Remember to get pun back and shoot with Plateau if we get to the end step and they don't do anything.
Nice. Plat.
Hit him for tree.
Oh my gosh. I think this I'm happy to just sack to the pedal. We have 4 mana left. Oh, maybe not.
It's probably fine.
Yeah.
I would also be considering Dryad Arbor here.
Yeah.
Maybe not, but just something to think of.
Needle. This is most likely for Wasteland, which we don't care at this point. I think we will just...
It's going to be
give
on
them the option.
Haywire Might.
Yeah, I guess that's true as well.
It'd be funny if they named Grove or something.
One of my first ever Legacy tournaments with Death and Taxes, I named LED with Pith Needle, and then I realized my mistake. Where I was thinking about it so much, I was like, don't name LED, it doesn't work, and I've gone LED. And then it's like, oh my gosh. And then thankfully I got to 3 mana and I flick whisked it. And when it came back, I named LED again.
Yeah.
One of those things.
Don't sweat the technique.
Yeah.
I'm thinking it's Arbor here. What do you think?
Yeah, I like Arbor a lot. Five. Fetch. The beats.
Beats. Ooh.
Interesting.
Okay. Which one's it might be Shuko because we can't deal with Shuko
Yeah, I like that a lot.
the same way we could like Pun Plow on the other dude.
Do you know what's funny? We haven't like these are our threats that we've drawn, and the Outland Liberator.
Yeah.
It's been a very reactive game.
Yeah. I mean, we have lethal next turn, so this is the turn, man.
And like
the
small
fact
things
that
to
they named Haywire might doesn't.
I was going to say the small things that to think about is like Plateau holds up both. Oh, they're going to play the Oracle.
Is plowing that better than
Probably. I assume like
yeah.
they're probably playing it as a blocker here.
Yeah. I don't even know what it does outside of winning the game.
I think it
We could
scries.
also, if you're don't plow with Plateau. Plow with if we get there.
Yep.
Narc don't care.
Especially because this could be both swords or red elemental blast. Like use these lands first.
Yeah, it would be plow, get pun back with the Taiga. I would.
Were you just saying the whole alphabet? What happened there?
A-E-I-O-U. Okay. Shoot target face with
Punishing Fire?
Yes. Yes. Plow cringe Thassa's Oracle. Get pun back with Plateau.
This guy plays Punishing Fire.
Same result, different order. Cool. Okay.
I will cast this.
Yeah, I guess.
Attack with both, Punishing Fire them. What did damage happen?
Pun with Plateau. And yeah, you're doing the right thing.
Nice.
You know how to win games.
Boom. Oh. They go to 1.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. I'm going to go to the bathroom real quickly. If you want to talk to chat about the deck list, here it is.
All right. Dude, that was like a very typical kind of game for me. I think part of it was the way that we like sideboarded. So I wonder if like that type of sideboarding leads you to that kind of destiny of a game where boarding out the mana dorks and planning for a longer game is due to the sideboard plan, or is that due to the nature of the matchup, or is it due to the way that they pilot and the way that I pilot? It's tough. Cephalid is one of those decks where I've heard that the better pilots often don't just jam. And I think it's situational, of course. But if that player, as an example, went turn 1 Nomad and then turn 2 Cephalid, and that was just like what their tendency was, even then playing a mana dork on the draw means that you die the next turn. So I think keeping one mana dork sometimes is fine. But overall, I think having the blasts, I think, provides a greater utility. So whew, that was wild, dude.
That was crazy. That wasn't, yeah, like no knights, no real beats, just ones and punishing fire.
The ones and twos, you know?
Okay.
I suggest always having, yeah, that's a good plan. Yeah, this is ham, dude.
I don't mind it. I think we'll get Savannah into Bird.
Yeah, there is some reason to go Grove Bird if you're nervous about things, but I'm happy with Savannah as well. It's them gaining one life ain't the end of the world, but I'm happy either way. I'm just happy to be here, man.
Have you played against Death Shadow much on Punishing Mav?
Yes.
Have you been able
Grove is quite the card.
Do the thing?
Oh, yeah. I watched Romario do something. I think it was Romario, where you can use Grove to gain life, and then the Death Shadow disappears, and then you could undo, and it comes back to the battlefield.
Yes.
And then you could do that a little bit. I think that feels like something Romario would do. I think waste Raccoonsy.
Yep. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. This card's been great. Really, really impressive.
Oh, yeah.
Especially against versions or decks that have like double ups. So like Urza Saga, Painter Servant, where just by eating 2 things, it becomes a 7/7.
Yeah. Yeah, there's quite a few cards that are that way. Even Haywire Might is that way.
It is. That's very true. That'd be cool if we got that on stream. You could like sack the Haywire before damage, eat it, make this, you know, get the extra 3 damage in.
Yeah. There's almost always something like that.
Hedge Maze is interesting.
So
I'm thinking
it's going to be a weird turn.
Yes. Just drop.
It's probably just.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. Ooh, well, all right. I think we go gas. PB and jam, as Cook would say.
Nice. I like PB and jam.
Nerd.
Dude, that guy counts for a living.
Yeah.
I do love Brian. He's helped out a lot with the stream. Big fan. And the quality of his stream as well is really good.
Shit for no one.
Oh my gosh.
Nah.
Marcus. Marcus, let's settle down. Let's not get these archetype wars happening.
Sorry.
Did he?
Yeah, we're about to get comboed.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting. Like there is a world where you hold up the 1 or like hold up Graveyard Hate, but I'm pretty happy to slam the Knight.
I don't know what, but I feel like that Brainstorm is combo. Either that or we already won.
Okay.
It's one or the other.
To me that seems yes combo, or they just want to use their mana quite effectively so they can untap into a 2-drop, which I hope. If it's Lotus Petal next spell, I concede. Not Lotus Petal. Okay. So this looks to be probably a very similar deck to what we just played. There we go.
Bro.
But do they have removal for the... Well, there's a Lotus Petal. Thankfully, they didn't cast that first. We didn't have to concede. That's a great point from Dave as well in chat, in that they usually run the blue-black Surveil land.
Yeah, Dave always with the good points. Very smat.
Very smat. Whatever that means.
Very smat. It's the Boston accent. I don't know why I always go back to it. Reclaim it.
In this position, are you happy to take them off the Saga, or because they have the Lotus Petal? Oh, they're going to Swords the Knight here, probably. Okay. That's fair.
Looking like it.
a little bit scary.
Pretty scary.
Mm.
I might poop myself, bro.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry.
It's all good.
All right.
We can make this a 7-7.
This sucks though, dude.
But I think it's like start with the soul guy.
Then we just fucking die.
Yeah. Take out the sword. They still have an instant which we can eat.
Yeah. I think we play Savannah, attack for 3, but like, damn. And then end a turn, get it closer to being a big bro.
Yeah. I like that a lot. I really hope this turn is just land pass and not Nadu.
Yeah, if it's Nadu, it's going to drive me up a wall.
That accent was very good. Say wall again.
Yeah, sorry. Wall. Had it up there.
Oh my gosh. Yes. Okay, that's a good little win there. We broing.
All right, so you know what to do, man. We
Artifact.
We do thing happens.
Ponder. Sorcery. Brainstorm. Instant.
Yeah. Next turn, you give him the clamps.
Come on. Green Suns for Ramunap.
Show me a potato salad.
Okay, that's still pretty good.
Ooh. Bro, I think we waste the
drop?
blue.
Yeah.
Yeah. They already have the artifact that's scary.
Yeah.
And we already have a land for the raccoon. Why did I say it like that? A raccoon.
A raccoon. The raccoon.
It's like raccoon.
Sounds like a really nice pasta. Today we have the raccoon.
Yeah. Raccoon. That probably wasn't necessary, but do you, dog?
Sorry, yeah, it probably wasn't.
But Dougal gets behind the stream. There's no telling what he's gonna do.
Sorry.
All right. Nah. I'm messing with you.
I do like that with this mana they can't currently like Cephalid and Nomads, I believe, unless they find another pedal off the saga and then have another land. Like Nadu's a little bit annoying.
It would be pretty cringe. Whatever they do, it's gonna be cringe.
Another Shuko.
I had it up to here.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no. I mean, the good thing is they're only going to net 2 cards here. The bad thing is they're going to net 2 cards here.
Yes.
Do we get... I think we get Pun back anyway.
Yeah, I like that.
And tell them that you had it up to here. Oh, damn it. They get Plow. Okay, they got a Savannah. And then they got a Saga. Okay, so that's... If they don't have Plow, we might win this game. If they do have Plow, we get GG'd. I think. They have Plow. That's looking like the GG's. All right. Don't good our game. No. Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, it's tough because even if we have the Punishing Fire open, they still get the abilities.
Yeah, the only thing is we could have... I think we chose right. They still have to block here, most likely, in a way that they don't want to. But yeah, we
Okay.
attack for 7. I'm not too comfortable here, I'll put it that way, but we attack for 7.
Karakas one time. They're going to keep trying to go off.
Yeah, they're going to net 4. So they net 8 for no good reason. Misty. Taiga's okay. It's not the hero we wanted. But let's attack for 7. They're looking for that sword.
Teferi.
They probably have to block with the Nadu here. I like that you didn't show the Taiga.
Yeah.
Because they might do math wrong. I had it up to here with the... I'm sorry.
You need to add that as like a channel points redemption. You need to record yourself. Interesting. So they take the 6.
Yo.
But then we can punishing fire them?
Yeah.
Like, if we allow them to untap...
Play the Taiga? I don't think there's any advantage to waiting.
If they force to go to 1, they go to 2, but then we just get it back.
Yeah.
Come on, baby. Come on.
TFW opponent had it up to here.
Come on. Oh, don't daze me, bro. And I hate that I just said that, but please don't daze me.
Bro.
Don't daze me, bro. Oh, let's go. Oh, it feels so good. Nice. Very similar to how we sideboarded last match, I think. It was like these.
Yeah. What the hell's the difference? You know what I mean? Like, is this like a different version? Like, I couldn't tell you.
Yeah,
we didn't like endurance. We trimmed the dork arenas. Did we trim the baubles? We trimmed the Shadowspear. I know that.
Yeah, sorry. We kept the soul guide. We trimmed a knight. And we tripped the endurance.
I don't like.
I think that was it.
Did we see anything that we done? Did we see something we didn't? Okay.
Teferi was the only thing, which I assume was in the deck of the first match.
Do we want Ouphe?
Maybe, yeah. I wouldn't mind having it. Like, it's one more thing they have to remove to be able to go off.
So Ouphe or Bird?
It does hit us a little bit. But
it does.
I think it's worth just having in the deck as like a 5 of.
We got a minute and a half. So
yeah. Like,
I know you got a life to live, man, but we could think about this.
No, yeah. Like, obviously removal is fantastic. Any sort of way to deal with artifacts is great. The needle and the Ouphe kind of cover similar things, but it's nice to have both. I would say the Ouphe is probably easier to deal with for them.
We saw 2 Shukos.
We have like graveyard covered in these, which I think is fine.
I had it up to here with these damn bird decks. All right, okay. I gotta stop.
Okay.
I might need a Dougal. Do you, man? I'm fucking out of it. I'm too hyped, dude.
I think this is fine.
That was a match right there, dude.
I think as we saw in the first game, just like making land drops is fantastic. We have the Dryad Arbor here, but as a 6, we'd probably keep this. There's no green mana outside of the Dryad Arbor, though.
I don't know. I mean, like this kind of sucks, but is it sucks keep?
Hmm.
Like, because we have Saga. Like, I could
Yeah.
see realistically Plateau into Soul Guide or something, and then
Yeah.
it's close. Like this is sucks. Like this is Maul against most decks.
On the draw as well
But
helps.
I had it up to here with these birds. Sorry. Go. You talk.
I typically go, if
You
we
said
don't
on the
have green
draw.
mana, don't keep it. But I think because of Saga
Yeah.
and we just have like most things we can cast, and Green Suns only gets better with time.
That's true. I mean, we're eventually going to hit green mana, you would think.
Boom, there we go.
Had it the whole time. Do we Soul Guide this early? And if we do we do it off of Plateau or do we do it off of a Savannah or something?
Hmm.
Yeah, we're running the Ghost Vacuum. I don't think we want it for this matchup, but it is. I do like it.
I like Plat.
Big Daddy Dougal, I like that choice. So we're covered against not Nadu.
Yes.
And then now we have to make a choice. Is it Saga? I think it is, but I could be swayed otherwise.
Hmm. Maybe one more.
The good thing about go ahead.
You go with the good thing about Saga.
Good thing about Saga is end of the turn we get threats.
Hmm.
Bad thing about Saga is if we have to do something soon, we won't get constructs.
Yeah. That's
Also,
that's why
T3F bound Saga.
yes.
I had it up to here. You know what I mean?
I don't mind the Foothills, and that would allow us to play the Saga the following turn and also hold up swords and then punishing fire potentially the following turn while also making constructs.
I'm with it. There's pros and cons either way.
Yeah. I do love as well, like just getting the Saga online. But I think because I'm like a bit of a safe player, which can definitely come back to bite you where you aren't just jamming.
I'm with you. I mean, I think Teferi is going to be a nightmare either way. It's reminding me. I'm getting that deja vu of watching you and you and Achilles play earlier, where like Fury was going to be a nightmare either way, and then you made a line, and then they had Fury. Like this could be the Teferi version of that, you know?
This is fine. Yeah. I'd love to see them tick down.
So if they bounce the Soul Guide,
I think we stifle it. Okay, they don't.
okay. So that might even be worse for us. Do we surveil?
I think so. Try to look for a
And just-
blast, potentially.
Yeah. I think we take it. Well,
It's tough because
don't know
Teferi
if
has
it's
so
gonna get
many
any
things
better.
covered. I think Blast is better.
Yeah.
I think Blast take out the Teferi is what we want to lean towards, which Sylvan Library does get us towards that.
It's gonna be rough either way, man. I don't pick your poison because the chances of getting blast are not high, but of course, Saga would have been worse probably. So maybe we just go Saga
Library.
and that, yeah.
Yeah. Then we give them two things that are obviously both good to bounce.
Yeah. Seeing the Beseiju makes me wonder how much different this version is than the last one that we saw.
Yeah. Like we didn't see Teferi in the last one. I assume it was there somewhat, but
yeah. But the Beseiju, I think, is the giveaway of, If they tick up, I'd be pretty surprised. I think they're gonna bounce something here. It's
Hmm.
probably the Sylvan, and they
Yep.
probably have A and the B here, A and the B and the GG. But we'll see. The downside to playing Saga is we're gonna wind up punning the Teferi,
Hmm. Yes.
I think. But what else can you do?
Ah,
Ooh, I don't
that
mind
actually
that.
works out.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
it works out. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you, good sir.
Yeah.
We're just getting a
Thank you.
Taiga.
May I have another? Yeah.
Very
Stupid
interesting.
Teferi can't punt it. So next turn, the Chad move is pun Saga. The Virgin move is just pun keep up plow. Now, I don't want to judge you, man. You know, you seem like a Chad to me, but you know, thanks for
I
sending that over, Zach.
Yeah, I think here we get rid of the Teferi and then draw a Wasteland or something. Hey, Might's pretty close. That takes out the Saga.
Ooh. Yeah, I think we have to pun. We got a lot of lines here. I want you to trust yourself.
I feel like getting rid of this ASAP is good.
And I think
Obviously,
we missed sequence, but we're okay.
how
If
would
they would
you?
have forced the will to might, then we
Gotcha.
wouldn't have had plow up. But we're good.
Yes, that's a great point, and that's something I didn't even consider.
Yeah.
Like I think we should have used Plateau and Taiga to Punishing Fire, Karakas to cast, and then we have Lush up for both activation and sword.
Exactly. But they're going to be turds and they're going to have it anyway. Ooh, okay, they don't. All right.
That's pretty nice. That means we can't get forced.
That's pretty cool.
So
sequencing, I think it's
Bauble Swords Library land.
yes, in a way that makes sense. Ignore list. Okay.
Does
Do
trigger.
we get pun back or do we slam Sylvan?
I think Sylvan being at 21 life. I think we'll have other
so
opportunities to get it back, but it's definitely something to think about. Okay, they revealed a Swords to
They got a
Plowshares.
sword. Okay.
Play Dryad. Play Library.
My man.
Nice. It's really nice.
Likely an 8-er.
So far, yeah, likely an 8-er. So far, we've definitely felt that this deck is a lot more non-creature heavy and like a lot more reactive, but it's kind of nice as well. It's a bit of a change up.
Yeah, especially in this matchup where we're boarding in like removal. And this is another reason why Once Upon a Time is a card that I really like and respect, but I just don't think it's for this deck. You know what I mean? Don't do it. They didn't
nothing.
do it. All right.
We know they have sword and 3 cards.
And we have 8.
Okay.
Shit. Yeah. I think it's 8.
Just to dig a little bit.
The thing is, we already have Karakas. So here's what I think the options are. A, we could go for Excavator if we didn't board it out.
Yep. Get back Saga.
That's one option. The other one is Vexing Bauble could hurt us. So I think we would have, if we do need to use Force of Vigor next turn, there is going to be a tricky thing. So, and we know that Plow is coming.
Yep.
So
I wouldn't mind trading Plow with Ramunap if we get
choice.
back to Saga, and the Saga pays for the Bauble if we want to sack it, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, I like it. Would leave Karakas, yep. And we are likely going to take 3, which is a bummer, but I don't really see a way around it. It would be cool if they cast a Force of Will here. All right. So we still have Haywire Might. No, Haywire Might's gone. We have more Baubles and a Needle. I think those are the options. Yeah. And I would not Karakas unless we absolutely need to. Cool.
Correct.
Gain 2 life, sure. Yeah. Like taking 3 is a bummer, but we did board out Shadowspear. And I think we boarded out Endurance, so we don't even have any good blockers here. So this is going to turn into a race.
I think that's fine.
We could. Okay.
I think because of the race, I'm happy.
Here.
I'm happy to give them a card and return this. Not great, but it does save us 3 life.
Next turn.
Yeah, okay. And then if we can if we can find a Red Blast, we can then hit it on the stack.
That's they have a stupid thing. Cavern.
True.
So we can't hit it on the stack. I want you to do you because we're going to run low on time. So
that's all good. So we currently have Wasteland probably hits Karakas just so they can't save their own. I do like the thought of playing the Keen-Eyed. So that's 2 mana, 1 mana up, 1 mana up, which is Karakas and also Swords. And then we have mana for Saga. So
cool.
I think we use this for Keen. And then we just pass.
I'm keen on that. Sorry.
That's all good.
Sorry about that. Are we wasting the thing?
I think so. They have another sword.
All right, they plow thing.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, I think we have a few answers to Urza Saga that I don't think we need to like save the Wasteland for that.
Yeah. Cool. Yo, Harry. Thank you, bud. I hope you had a good time at the event.
Yeah, Harry.
You killed John.
How many players ended up playing at the event? It seemed pretty big, which is cool.
It was an invitational, so it was finite by choice. 42.
Nice.
They said we want to give the people what they want, which was more Harry, less StrassDaddy.
Nice. I think this might be a situation where we have to sack the Bauble and then force the Shuko.
I think so too. And then hopefully we get to still create the construct.
Yes, correct.
Yeah. All right. TFW construct gets created.
Nice. We also get the bauble back off the saga, which is nice if we want it. We could also name
take 8
Nomad.
anyway. No, I'm sorry. I gotta stop.
So this is exactly what I want to be. Like, trading
probably not
swords on
neater.
tokens is fantastic.
Yeah.
They have 1 card
This
left.
could be a 4-er, but it's probably not an 8-er. Yeah, it's not an 8-er.
2 mana, 1 mana.
So whatever we do, they can't force a will. Most, you know what I mean? So I don't know how badly we want a thing.
I like it because it's free.
Okay, free 99. Okay, do your thing. I kind of wonder if that was a little bit greedy, but it's cool. Dude,
I do really want to get rid of the
tapping
Nadu.
the Karakas. I mean,
okay, yeah. I didn't want to give them a card every turn. That was the only thing.
Yeah, I think we're going to be okay, man. All right, no one.
No, because we could hold a pun if they play a 1-drop, like a Nomad.
Okay, sure. What Green Sun target do we like the most here? Is it just Big Mama?
Yeah, or potentially Outland Liberator if we don't find a wasteland for that saga.
Yeah, that's tough. Night blocks it.
Oh, we didn't shuffle,
Outland
did we?
Liberator deals with the... We did. Wasteland, please.
Okay.
Probably 4.
Yeah, I like keeping the night. And then it's from a mana consideration like this.
Only thing I would have done different.
Yeah.
And I think we're good. Is maybe I would have kept Karakas up over Arbor, but other than that, I think it
That's
doesn't
fair.
really matter.
Yeah, I was thinking of potentially attacking with Arbor, but it's kind of free, I guess. Mm-hmm.
Are we killing it? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So we are going to take at least 1 here, you think, which I think is fine. I could see punting it at the end of turn.
Yeah, I like that as well.
Maybe.
Yeah. Good use of mana.
I might not even do that, but okay. Maybe. Yeah, we're not going to punt that.
They didn't even
We're
attack.
going to punt the Nomad probably.
Yes.
That looks like a Daze or Force of Will.
Hydroblast. Okay.
Hydroblast. All right, nothing we can do about that one. Okay. Grove, please.
Nice. Nice. Put on top. Probably not paying here.
Bro.
It's definitely interesting. I think because they have no reach, it's kind of a free
smart man.
hit. And it is a very good hit.
Okay. Are we just cracking open a cold one with the boys, or are we playing the night?
I do like playing the night. Probably like this. And then we have up Grove and Punishing Fires.
Yeah.
And then we also get a free attack with the construct.
In there with Robot?
And then I think we can play instant speed. I don't think we get hit by anything too badly.
We do nothing until they do something.
We're also up by 3 minutes, which is fantastic.
Well played, sir. I like them drawing land. I tell you that. You know what to do, big dog.
Like another Hydro Blast is more than fine. Especially when we get the yeah. Just get it back.
Just get her back.
Get her done.
Get her done.
Get her done.
Get her done.
I don't want to go to one.
Probably I would keep.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Something might go sideways at that point. I would just get in with the robot, bro.
Yep.
Robo beats. And then we go wham bam, thank you, ma'am, with the puns. And maybe get a Saga with Knight.
Yeah, I like that.
Getting Saga in draw step might have been better, but we're so far ahead, I don't think it matters. Cool. Yeah. Yeah. So they're going to make you kill the robot. Oh, no. Okay, you're right. You're right. It's still in the yard. I forgot.
Oh, good.
Okay. It doesn't matter. Just shoot that. There's nothing we could do. And I would probably sack either Arbor or the other one for Grove. All right. I hope this doesn't matter. I don't think it matters, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. My brain isn't working.
If somehow it turned okay, cool. Then get pun back off of something with Grove.
Yeah. I'll get rid of this Taiga.
And shoot target homie. For each homie type among homies. Probably not Mots.
All right. Happy to put back the library. Put back the land.
Now we take
Green
4.
Suns.
No.
Could have got Saga there, but I think we're doing pretty good.
Yeah,
I'm just going to get rid of this Nomads.
I think it might even be attack time at this point.
100%.
Which I hate. Yeah. Could see like wasting the cavern, but like I don't even think that's worth it. If they were to win, I think it starts with Ancestral Recall.
Yeah, thankfully that card is banned.
Yeah. Treasure Cruise. There we go.
Just to land from them. Nice. Very cool.
All right, mind if I take a second? These
No, not at all,
bro.
Not at all.
Oh, cool,
They are pretty long. All right. A huge thank you to all of you for coming in and watching. I very much appreciate it. I hope you, are enjoying the content. A big thank you to Harry Hackett, Newton Hang, Jono Yannick, Achilles, obviously Mark. After Mark, we have Tony Murata playing Interplay. And then tonight, in about 8 hours' time, we have Michael Mapson finishing out with a deck that is a mystery. So you'll have to come in and watch to find out. All these videos will be added to YouTube over the coming week. I appreciate all the new follows as well as I move slowly towards 4K, which would be nice, but yeah, appreciate you. Always open to feedback as well on stream quality. So yeah, it's been good. We've played 2 Punishing Mavericks now. I guess Punishing Maverick, Naya Maverick, Abzan Maverick, Cradle Control this afternoon with, and Depths, I should say. And this afternoon with Tony will be Cloudpost, which is really cool. I've been wanting to co-stream with Tony for a long time now. So to have him on the stream is very, very cool. And I appreciate the new subscribers as well. Thank you very much. Yeah, I think Saga there over Second Grove. I think thankfully both roads lead to victory, but I do like getting Saga down, gets you an extra construct, builds up the construct in play. I can hear Mark, so we'll start. There he is. Nice.
These bird
Nice.
decks are driving me up a wall. I had it up the. All right. I go back to the same stupid thing. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you draw 10,000 spoons when all you need is a knife, Zach. But that was one of those ones where the irony wasn't getting to us. It was not like rain on our wedding day. I don't know how much you know about Alanis Morissette, homie, but the lore is deep.
I'm a child. Is that her? Nice.
Did she just yeah, that is her. You nailed it. Well, no, actually I don't think that's Alanis Morissette. Is it? I think that's some other 90s lady.
Okay.
Zach would know.
I think we're happy to keep
this. This is mediocre keep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The groves are tough, but I'm happy to try it.
We're drawing Dryad Arbor.
Don't say that.
We're only drawing. Yeah.
Don't put that on me. Oh. That's a yikes. That's a yikes for me, dog.
I thought they were cool. Yeah, what if they passed?
Yeah. I mean, an early bog is fantastic. If we draw Wasteland, I'd be happy to Wasteland the Savannah.
Really?
They don't often have... Oh my gosh,
baby.
Mark, come on.
I spoke it into existence.
I find that lands without a Mox Diamond start have a really hard time with green mana.
Okay. I am a coward, and I never wasteland lands unless it's absolutely necessary.
Is this just tab? Oh, Yav. Okay. Okay.
3 mana.
Loam it back.
Loam?
Library. That's pretty good.
Sylvan, that sucks. Damn. All right. Well, we're going to... I think we play our own.
Yeah. I like that a lot.
Especially because Knight is like a 2/2 here, but I don't know. Maybe, let's play the cringe thing. There probably was some merit to playing the Arbor.
Yeah, the only thing that I didn't want them to do was be incentivized to move towards Tabernacle if they have like another crop rotation.
I like it. I think you're very smart.
We do get hit by Boseiju on the library, but I think that's really the only out they have outside of like a down the line blast zone. Low. Okay.
Loam get Bog back. Bog. Okay. Yeah, seriously. Just like 2 ships in the night. Take 8.
A lot of good hits here. To be fair, like with your argument, the good part about Dryad Arbor is that it turns on Green Suns for Curator into mana for Eat Loam.
Oh, it ain't 8. It's 4 though.
I'm happy to dig a little bit because we're not shuffling.
Yeah. And I think it's Saga because Soul Guide Lantern is good.
Yeah,
and,
nice. Probably play the Knight and then Shadowspear to make it a 3/3.
Yeah, I wish we can't, but
it's 2 mana,
2 mana to equip that card.
Yuck.
Yeah. Yuck. Yo, the cool thing is Yavimaya is helping our Knight. The bad thing is Yavimaya is killing our Knight. The good thing, the bad thing.
This is probably for Saga.
They're good at
Wasteland.
depths.
Okay. Interesting. They do hit a depths in a Saga here. Which I think this is acting out like a pretty classic game one against lands.
Yeah. And I wonder if we ought to have taken 8.
That's fair. Like, they don't have too much
Ooh,
reach.
that's rough. Yeah. Because the top card's Sylvan.
Correct. That's the only thing. Yeah.
Like, we might be okay. They're valuing us a little better because of Sylvan. Yeah.
And they can make a 2020 here thanks to Dark Depths.
Yeah, we're in some big trubs, home.
Interesting they don't make it. I would just make it to play around Wasteland. Especially seeing you have Loam.
Damn, I think we just got GG'd.
It's pretty tough. We don't have... Yeah, we have like 2 mana to play with here, but we're going to get Wastelanded.
Yep. And they're going to gain 20. Yeah, this is GG, unfortunately.
Yeah. I think I'd rather save time for the other. Forces are great. Like, these are pretty great. I think Ghost Vacuum just because it does hit a card.
Yeah. I think Needle and Haywire.
Yeah.
And I don't think you want... Typically, you want Ouphe, but I don't think you want it because we run a Soul Guide and Vacuum. I think the Baubles go. The Shadowspear goes.
Yeah.
And we do a Thonk at this point.
I'm not sure on the Maze. Like, Maze can sometimes be okay. But they're obviously a Wasteland deck. So, like, on both, using it with Night and then using it to, like, keep a Construct or a Dark Depths of Bay can be a little bit tough. Like, you can, I don't think you can rely on it, but it's kind of nice to have.
If it was like Maze or Punfire, I would choose Maze. Or Maze or Shadowspear. Maze or Mawloc would be close. I think I'd still probably choose Maze. But I don't think I would like Maze more than any of these cards.
Yeah.
Possibly Plow, but probably not.
It's really interesting that post-board for this sort of matchup, you don't have any red cards. Which is nice. I definitely don't mind it. Okay.
Yeah.
I think because of that as well, we're happy
this
to...
is a keep, but...
Yeah, and lead on the Grove, because if it gets Wastelanded, we don't really mind.
Exactly. Lush Portico is the other option if you don't want the Soul Guide immediately, but I think we probably want the Soul Guide immediately.
Yeah, I think trying to wait for some sort of value is...
options. But yeah, the hope here is we don't get wasted. We land Sylvan, and then we ride off into the sunset, you know?
Wow, just land pass.
Ride off into the sunset.
Ooh.
I don't know if we need it yet because we have the Soul Guide, and we're really vulnerable to Force of Vigor at that point.
Yeah, very true.
Oh, we're super vulnerable to Force of Vigor. If they Force of Vigor us, I swear...
Still a 2/2, which I don't mind. Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah. I don't think we had a choice, Holmes, but boy, does that suck.
Yeah, I'm more than happy with that. Like, we have 2 more libraries in the deck. What'd they get rid of? They got rid of a crop, which is pretty huge. Interesting they're getting quite aggressive on the Wastelands. Like, here, I think it is nice. I think now it's Saga plus Ooze.
Well, the problem with Saga, and you know it's too late now, but is if they waste Grove, we're in some big trouble. Yeah, I am speaking things into existence here.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe it's a case of just go Tega, and then you get a bit more play with the Saga.
Like opponent is definitely on the dick move option. You know what I mean? Like they're all in on like screw their game plan, you know? I'm not saying I would mind it that much, but I could definitely see a Crop Rot Wasteland incoming. But we're making it out. Cool. You know what to do. Might be able to get there with robots. And we do have the
Ghost?
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's fine.
Yeah, I think we just get the other Savannah.
Yeah, I like that. Could see a basic, but probably not.
Curator would be pretty sweet.
Knight, please.
We can have a look.
Not bad.
Yeah.
I think it's better than a random, most likely. It's
very true.
Top half of, yeah. Like, I think Sylvan would be probably the best there, but no, that's rough. Okay. At least they don't have exploration right now. Cool.
Interesting.
So now we play Knight Junior. And I think chances are we're going to be forced into bogging.
Yes. Yeah, even just to hit the Engine of Loam, which we do have to look out for. Luckily, they probably don't have a situation where they can hold up the canopy to dredge and return in response.
Yeah.
Okay.
Joke's on them. Red sucks for us.
Yeah.
Options are Dryad Arbor and just treat that like a land drop and bog.
Yeah. I don't mind that.
And I think
we could also
don't play Cradle, I think.
Yeah, the other option is to actually just get rid of the Arbor for the Bog to keep 2 white sources and our basic.
Yeah. That's, I think, the move. Let me get in there. I think we know their hand. We just haven't been paying enough attention. But I think it's like some lands and shit, you know?
I think Saga's in there.
Okay. I think almost every turn we want to draw Sylvan. Okay. Knight would be great. Green Sun would be great.
Makes me think they have Loam,
Sylvan, bro.
And they want to just maybe cast it, put it in the graveyard. Okay.
Yeah. Knight, please.
Not too bad.
I'll take it, but yeah.
Especially seeing they cropped for it. That makes me think they don't have like a Loam. And this construct is just getting in.
Force of Vigor. Yeah. Come on, little bro.
Tab's fine. Yeah.
That's fine.
Probably should have got the Plateau just because it's the second white source. That's just bad by me. Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay though.
But it is enough mana here. I think we care about this enough.
The bog I would use to, because we don't have any black. But
Yes, that's true.
I don't think it matters. Pretty much, we have a lot of good top decks, but it is looking pretty scary here.
Okay.
Cool. They're reading.
All right.
They go to 27.
Yeah, we don't have to use
Pretty silly
the
game here.
ghost just yet, thankfully.
Yeah, like if they loam, then we do. And I don't know. Then we have a discussion about what we hit. But yeah. What do you think? Waste or depths or stage or?
I think it's probably stage just because of Saga. Like stage can be both things.
Cool. I like it.
Nice.
There it is. Driving me up a wall, I tell you. Man, they are pausing like they have another Force of Vigor.
Honestly, Swords on the Construct is more than fine. And with yeah, it's interesting they use it. Maybe just like for mana they want to use it, but you would think they would keep it for like a knight or like an actual like threatening card. Like the Saga over 2 turns kind of just deals with the token.
Probably hit waste, I think. It's that or Besage. Yeah. They make it now for some reason. Okay.
Interesting.
Besage you, waste, or I think.
Yeah, I like the
Dealer's
waste.
choice here.
So it can't keep us off the Lush. Okay. The Besage at least gets us the...
That's true.
Okay.
Fuck yeah. 8.
I don't mind just play the bird and then force these 2 right now. Just so they don't get any value of the Saga.
I think there's a lot of different ways to do this. I'm going to trust you to do it.
Because then we do have...
I think in some ways... Bird doesn't really do anything.
No, but it is... Heavy. Yes, for now, yes.
Okay. Just do your thing, man.
That's fair, yeah. I think, yeah, there probably is a consideration that it doesn't really do enough. Okay, well, that's why we... There we go. The bird is the word. But yeah, I think that's actually true.
Yeah, it was the bird, not the Sylvan. But yeah, I don't know. We have cards. They have cards. You know what I'm saying?
I do actually agree with your line. I think it's better to probably Green Suns for Knight, and then in upkeep you just force the token and the Saga, and then they're only left with the 1/1 that they create from the Saga most likely. I think that's much better.
Yeah.
I think we just run it back.
I don't think I feel any different about anything here. Yeah, I think we just run it back. Yeah.
Nice.
Hopefully we get a good hand here, though. We have a basic.
Yeah, we
have nothing. Some wastes. I think it's good enough to keep. It's not great, but I think it's good enough to keep.
Yeah.
Haven't seen any of the endurances yet. This looks like an exploration line, if I had to guess.
Boots. Okay.
Lava Spur. Love it. All right. What basic are we using?
One of the best.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm happy with that one.
Thank you.
I like your taste.
I feel good about this. Especially no exploration early
Now,
on.
remember, they can... All right, yeah. So I think it's Sylvan...
Off Wasteland? Maybe off Grove because we don't care about it.
Grove can hear you, by the way.
Sorry.
Grove's mic is off. But yeah, I would say remember the boots does kind of suck, but remember that like they can do hasty things with it.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't go after the tab because of crop. Like, and I don't think tab is hitting us too much here because the Noble's just paying for itself.
Was a pretty reasonable line too, though. Yeah. All right. Them not having exploration is really good for us.
Yeah.
Probably at least a 4-er, maybe an 8-er.
Hmm.
I think it's an 8-er. Like these cards are good cards. I could play Waste and Ghost thing and then Thonk. That might be the safest. Play Ghost off Noble. Yeah. Don't worry about 1 damage. Leave Wasteland up. End of turn. Do something.
Could also play the Curator.
Yeah, I mean, I think with Tabby out, I'm reluctant to play. Yeah, like
that's fair.
I think we just crack open a cold one with the boys and chill. I think it's that kind of night, you know.
Nice.
Game's on. Boys are back in town. Yeah. And if the boys want to fight, you better let them. All right, so if opponent posts cringe in general, then I think we waste end a turn on the Tabby, maybe. They're going to crop rot it. Your call, I would say. You're very smat. I trust you. I wouldn't mind just Ghost as well, but I think the Tabby eventually has to die.
Yeah, I think it's.
And I know that they're going to crop road it. But trust yourself. If you hate that line, then like that's cool too.
I think it's fine. I think here as well, I'm happy to
hit it now. Hit it now.
To play around Echoing Deeps.
Oh yeah, very smat. Sorry. I'm not gonna. It's not gonna. It's only gonna get worse.
Hey, man. I'm walking here.
Like, I'm walking. Come on.
Okay, they go for depth.
What are you doing?
Which is pretty nice because
probably want to hit like
a Force of Vigor wouldn't be too bad. Okay, put on top.
The Waste.
Put on top. Play the Waste.
So I think it's Waste, and then I don't think so yet. I would do nothing.
There we go.
Okay. Yeah, we were gonna make them scoop by just being annoying. My line was just play Curator, keep Wasteland up, and never tap it until you absolutely need to. Your line probably worked too.
Yeah, mine was play around crop, but I also think that is in a situation where they have to make the first move. That I think that yours works out pretty well.
Yeah, you can see my game plan is just always do nothing.
Yeah,
for as long as possible. I can just say I had it up to here. No. Had it up to here with the damn bird decks.
If you wanted to play Legacy during the week, where would you play and how many people do you get on average?
So there are probably 4 to 5 good stores in the area. 2 close to me. So one is in right by as they say, Baltimore out here, where that event I think that I'm not sure where the event was. But yeah, one in Baltimore, another one in Wheaton, which is really close to DC. It's like a DC suburb.
Okay.
And then I think there's like 2 or 3 in Northern Virginia, which is a bit of a hike for me, but reasonable if you really want to play Magic. If you live in DC, there's like 5 stores that right around you, more or less. And then when I was in Philly, there was about 3 to 4 stores that were really good.
Damn.
And yeah, so I have been fortunate. But I have a bad attitude about sitting in traffic.
Pretty good hand, like Mulder 6 with the Dryad Arbor, but pretty good otherwise.
Yeah. We have 4. Wow, that's awesome. So like Harry and I live like relatively close to one another. I think about an hour, and that is like, I think where he is probably a little bit better for Magic. If you're a coward, get a basic. I see.
Yeah, there's a few things going on. So like I do like that both of these could be either another red source or the Surveil lands. One could be a basic.
Mm-hmm.
Just don't entomb me.
I think I would have been a coward, but you know, that might bite me. All right, so it's scam. Get ready for a 6 of yeah. Oh, a fraud. I hate it.
That's fine.
Plow, please. No. I think it's just Big Mama.
Yeah, and I don't mind just not playing the red here, or not finding the red.
Okay. No Talon Gate, no Maze or anything. So just have that in mind. I know you played a lot of different decks this week.
We do have Bog.
We do have Bog. Now, what I will say is,
Yo, where's Script Ranger Mark? What is this? Come on now.
yeah, I texted you a few ideas.
You did.
For
That's fair.
this. Yeah. So here's the thing.
Yo, hey
What
DMV.
2 frogs do. Oh, yo. The LGS raid. Hype. Thank you.
Yeah, we caught your stream before and really enjoyed it. The quality of the DMV Legacy League stream is really good. And congratulations to whoever won it. I'm not too sure who that was.
It was me.
Ah.
One.
I think you're at Surveil Land and Night again.
Okay. I was thinking we'd play the Cringe Saga, but Nadu won?
The only reason for the Surveil Land is just to try to get closer to Swords to Plowshares.
Tom Brady? TB12 won? That's pretty gnarly.
Nadu?
That's awesome,
nice.
though. I'm glad.
Oof.
TFW Atraxa?
Yeah.
I think this might be a skills issue, you know? I am, my confidence level went down a little bit here.
We do have Karakas, which is nice. But we also have to deal with the frog.
They're about the net 5 cards or something stupid, you know? They chose Animate Dead, Brainstorm, Brazen Borrower, Underseas Sewer, and Reanimate. We discard Reanimate.
Just got it in Tomb.
They play the Undercity thing. And they don't want to draw that. Okay. Get the Surveil. So Plow, I suppose, is really the draw that we want.
Yeah.
Definitely not Basic Forest.
Hmm.
Nice. A little bit of a punish, but yeah. All right. I mean, we don't have a choice.
Yeah.
They're gonna be cringe.
Hmm.
Karakas, right?
Yep. Just stuff like they could just reanimate it again after discarding it to Frog.
Yeah. That's true. Gaining 7 life is
That's the small thing. Like potentially there's a world where we could just grab them with a with the knight.
a pun fire. It would be cool if they like reanimate it and they go to 2 and just we get them that way, you know. There's virtually no way, but oh, Entomb. Okay. So
Okay.
yeah. So not even pun does it here. Okay, yeah, we're GG'd.
Definitely a tricky one.
Okay.
A little bit of solitaire. The Pyroblasts, the Ooze, and the Endurances. I don't mind the maze.
Probably Ghost Vacuum.
Yeah.
I think we want Ghost Vacuum too.
Yeah, Ghost Vacuum's pretty sweet. Probably the Spear. Most likely the Mawloc. Probably the Punishing Fires.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
Ramunap probably.
Yep. Yeah, I don't mind that either. Typically, their mana's pretty strong.
Options here. So Harry said he didn't like Outland Liberator. I don't have a strong opinion. Reanimate.
I think we have enough ways to deal with creatures in the graveyard that hopefully Animate Dead doesn't come up.
Okay. So what do you think about 2 Wasteland and Outland, or like a Sylvan and a Wasteland or something like that?
Yeah, I don't mind that. I think that's pretty nice.
Okay.
Still having the 2 libraries is pretty sweet.
Yeah. Nadu. Ooh, that's rough.
Yeah, sadly, this matchup you just want to hit your mana.
Mull, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's good enough, I think. Probably Bog. They usually don't. It's either that or Maze. Your choice. Dealer's choice on that one. Nadu. Lands. That's what we saw today, Finn.
I think, yeah, sadly, it's probably just Savannah here into Bauble.
I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we can.
I don't think Bog comes up at sorcery speed enough, sadly.
I agree.
Interesting. Wow, maybe the Bog was the play. We did not see that coming.
You're tilted, not me.
No, it's all good. We can adapt.
Probably Saga.
Yeah.
I mean, what I think is going to wind up happening, and it's pretty terrible, is we're going to turn Vexing Bauble into something else. But yeah.
Which we probably should have done on our turn just to... Oh, okay. Not the worst. before they draw. Probably just got a land as we already have.
I think it's the maze, but I'm not too sure here. I could be swayed either way.
Yeah. It's tricky because we only have the knights and the reclaimers to find them, which are pretty, like, you have to sink a bit of time into. I like that maze is currently like our removal spell for frog.
You pick. I'm happy either way.
I think we also just have a higher chance of drawing into mana than we do into removal spell.
Okay, yeah, I think that's sound logic. I think it's night here, but I am happy either way. I think it's also probably Taiga.
Yes.
Because we do run 4 blasts.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting. Like, Ooze would allow you to keep a mana open if they have, like, Entomb Reanimate again.
You want to do it? Want to do Ooze? I'm for it.
Yeah.
Next turn, we slam Night.
And then what would you like to get off the Saga if it sticks around?
I think Ghosty.
Yep, nice.
But they're both reasonable. So you might get punished on... Well, no. No punish. Your maze is likely going to be more useful. We'll see, though.
Okay. Happy not to show that.
Okay.
I think as well
Probably
we're happy
some merit
just
to hit our Night.
Yeah.
Yeah. They we're
and then just hold one up for Reanimate.
Yeah. Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah, I would hit the spell.
My only thought is because of Curator, having the sorcery there is kind of nice, but it probably doesn't matter because we have the Saga and we don't have the Reanimate. We don't have the we don't have Ramunap as well.
Yo, the homies here.
It's a pretty nice pickup.
Yeah.
Probably happy to hide the Wasteland.
Get in there.
We're only drawing one card a turn.
Only downside is if we draw Saga.
True, yeah.
But
and honestly, I think at this point, if they're going to fetch for a basic island.
Yeah. Yeah, good to see you. Plow that frog.
Yeah. Yo, hey Findosol, a huge thank you.
What to do. Hey, yeah, thank you.
And hey, Tony.
With these frogs. Yep.
Okay.
I think.
I mean, it's not nothing. It saves us from Edict effect, potentially.
Could make your own thing.
Ooze,
just to make sure if they Ragavan, you block.
We will just eat.
I hate that. Yeah.
But at least that mana's on point.
All right, that's pretty scary. 6 in hand here. Best draw is probably just Night.
Yeah.
Or Keen-Eyed Curator.
Yeah, or Green Suns.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not great, but yeah. It's like I no longer feel like the aggressive deck here. You know, I feel like we're the beatdown rather at this point in the game.
I think we're saving the blast for Frog.
Yes. I think so too.
I think without pressure, it's tough going after cantrips because you just don't have, obviously, a clock to put on the field. But, I mean, a shuffle there is pretty good.
We also may want to protect something. There it is. I think we would fight over that.
Yeah. I can't believe they discarded Archon. That is so funny. Like, for us to think about the Bog and they'd be like, it's gone.
But why did they force it?
Yeah, I don't understand.
Okay.
Pitch the Brainstorm as well.
Yeah, damn it. That's
Yikes. Bad. Yeah.
I hate this deck so much. I don't know why this thing is still. Wait. If it's the tracks, let's just play it out for a sec. We could. I mean, we are dead. Let's just see what we draw. This sucks so bad.
That's pretty bad. Yikes.
All right, fine.
Yeah, definitely the matchups where you kind of need like a solid opening of 7 and something like a library to just keep some sort of advantage going.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Maybe a playset of like a playset of stinking Reclaimers or something.
You know? Yeah, Reclaimer's nice.
Maybe that's
nice and early.
Yeah, I hate it. You know,
on the play, which is fantastic. With a decent hand like turn 1 Bauble, turn 2 Library, or Punishing Fire.
Yeah, we keep it. And I think we go your choice of Savannah or Grove here. I think it's Savannah, though, because I think we have Pun, so Grove gets a little better.
Yeah.
I could see a basic, too. Yeah, I could be swayed into that.
Yeah. Honestly, with this hand, we have a lot of play around that, which is nice. Forest. Bauble. Nice.
So I think next turn we would probably. Ooh, I hate that. Okay, Sylvan probably.
Yeah.
Off of yeah.
Probably Grove. Just I think Grove.
Yeah. We have Brainstorm too.
Here we go. Okay. I mean, the Karakas is kind of nice.
Yeah. I
think I like it just for the to keep the Tammy off the board.
Okay.
Because I could see this being a Force Negation deck game 1. So like the Punishing Fire might not be as reliable as usual.
I would bounce it now, maybe. What do you think?
I think they're going to crack the clue.
Okay.
Dress down. Ah. Interesting. So that's most likely, like a blue-black Stifle Note deck.
Okay. So that's a little bit of trouble, huh? Especially if they have 2 of them.
Null Drifter. Okay.
Okay, I hate that. Top card was bad, right?
Correct. It was a fetch.
Okay.
I could see you using the Bauble, but I kind of like the Bauble like being like a make sure we have.
Yeah, pretty rough.
Like
I think we play Soul Guide Lantern here.
Yeah.
And then that's probably what we sacrifice to the stupid thing.
Hmm.
We can't double punt it. We could do that the turn following, but we can't do that yet. And I don't think we're gonna play the. I think we're gonna wind up going for double pun. So I think we play the red land. Yeah.
Yep. Nice.
I think the only way out of this is sack Soul Guide. And then we fetch, and then we pun.
It's pretty good.
I hate it.
Interesting. Probably plat to have white in play.
I think so. Our double pun chances are slim in here. Waste, yep.
Mm.
Oh, these suck. Getting ugly here. Probably have to sack the bauble now to the thing. Throw, okay.
Okay, that's quite good.
Good thing is, if they with Dreadnought on the stack, we might be able to do something.
Yes.
But now they almost definitely have Force of Will.
But we do, so we can do it before we get rid of the bauble.
Okay. It's good thinking.
Yeah, the thought is as well, like the bauble is keeping us online with the punishing fire line. So maybe we actually just keep the bauble, get rid of the null drifter, and then like, yeah, we lose the library, but we have got, yeah.
Okay. I'm fine with that too. I hate it, but I think that's probably the best chance we got.
Yeah. It's really tough though.
We're also taking a lot of damage here, so. It gets worse and worse, but at least we are shuffling away bad cards. Ought to get Taiga probably.
Yeah. Nice.
And then I think we're going to probably play the Saga.
Yes. Yeah, because we get to return, and then we have Saga Plateau, hit, Grove, and then Grove.
Yeah.
All right.
They could hard cast Daze, but let's just hope they don't.
Thanks, Finn.
Fetch to get
also
rid of the crappy cards.
Yeah.
Could go Surveillant as well.
We do need a second red.
Then we can't play Saga.
Yeah.
We just have a. Yeah, never mind. We just have bad cards on top. I remember that.
Is there? Can we wait here?
Yeah, I think they're gonna crack the clue, and then we do the thing. And if they don't, then they definitely have Daze.
Oh, I guess one thing to think about is that if we let them untap, they could just have Force Negation.
Okay. Good seeing you, Finn.
But now we're very open to everything.
Yeah. But hey, they have Dreadnought and Dreadnought. I think they just forced it. No, they didn't. That would have been funny.
They have a lot of looks as well.
Oh, yeah. 6. So we probably will have to pun that at some point, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's interesting that they use the Tamiyo first, because if they obviously have something. Yeah. Or else they would have probably got the Brainstorm or something else and tried. I don't think we actually have an out to that other than like draw, but yeah. Do you want to talk about sideboarding? I'm just going to the bathroom for a second.
Okay. So the way that I think we're going to end up sideboarding here is taking out the grave stuff and adding in Pyroblast, Force of Vigor, and Maze of Ith. I don't think Needle does it. Haywire Might actually says non-artifact creature, which is a big bummer. So, or sorry, non-creature artifact. So, or whatever. It can't be a creature. So it can't, yeah, words. So the 4 Pyros, look at Tamio. Yeah, that could be worth considering. So I think it's going to be out Bog, out Reclaimer, out Keen-Eyed, out Endurance, and then that's kind of tough. Maybe probably Spear. I don't think we're likely going to get the race. And then maybe a waste or 2 as well, because I think they had 4 Staked Basics. Got a minute to do this.
Yo.
Hopefully the homie gets back. Hey, okay, so not a lot of time to talk, so no democracy here.
Nice. Blasts.
In goes the blast, in goes the 2 Force of Vigor and the Maze.
Yep. Haywire?
Out goes Reclaimer. Can't hit stuff. It's non-creature.
There we go.
So Bog.
Yep.
Reclaimer.
Yep.
Keen-Eyed goes.
Yes.
Chet. Endurance.
Yep.
Mawloc, I think.
Yep.
Mawloc's a maybe. And I would go 2 Wastelands or Shadowspear in a Wasteland.
I like that.
And we have 25 seconds. Do you feel strong about any of keeping in Mawloc over a Wasteland or something? Or Soul Guide? Oh, we got to get rid of Soul Guide. I'd get rid of Soul Guide and put back in Mawloc, maybe?
Yeah, like maybe it deals with a Tamiyo, potentially.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, that's good.
It does have a nice
go
answer.
A and B. They likely do have Harbinger, which does scare me. So I would consider the basic at some point. You know what to do. I think it's Mawloc.
Yeah.
Hulk Smash.
Red. Oh. Red. Exactly what we brought it in for, which is nice.
Yeah. That might be a Daze or a Force.
Hey, Dirtles, I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Ooh. All right. Cool. And then likely Knight of the Reliquary with Windswept.
Yes.
That's how you say it, right?
Yes.
Yes. Affirmative.
Ooh.
Saga's interesting. Yeah, Saga, I think. Like, if they have Harbinger, we could still counter it.
Yeah. And then we can still play the knight this turn.
Yeah.
Hold up the bird.
It's It's scary, but I think it's correct. It's a silent K. That joke sucked. My bad, dog.
It's all good. It's all good. I like it. I enjoy it.
Yeah. My bad.
Swords is fine.
Technically correct is the best kind of correct. Yes. Love Futurama.
This is definitely Harbinger.
All right. This could be Kijiji.
Oh.
If no, okay, that's fine. I mean, not really, but whack. We do have Maze, which is something.
Yeah. So I think it's probably I think library to dig for sword.
Yeah, I think so.
I think
they have
because
dress downs and stuff.
Exactly.
Too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I assume they have Stifle as well, which could potentially get us with the maze.
That would be Katilt.
Okay.
Could damn it. Oh boy. Yo, I really thought we were gonna get him.
I think this is a very challenging matchup. I think that they don't even attack. Interesting. I think you at least attack to like act like you have something.
Yeah. Plow, please.
Okay, we have Outland Liberator.
We do, yeah.
We have Vexing Bauble, so maybe the Grove is worth it. Maybe the other Saga isn't.
Sorry.
That's all good. We get heaps of time as well.
Yeah, I don't think we want the Saga. I think we do want the Grove and the Green Sun. And I think we do get Outland Liberator here.
Yeah.
We are going to sacrifice a permanent, which is horrible. So
they have Stifle. No, okay. I guess in case we have Pithy Needle. Makes sense.
Yeah.
They keep, which is scary. Bauble. 1, 2, 3. Hold up the. Guess we get to play a land.
I think the Mawloc might be the sacrificial lamb here.
Yeah. It could also just be a land.
Tough call.
Hmm.
Problem is Maze will keep their thing untapped and our 3/3 does nothing. So yeah. I think the 3/3 goes.
Yeah, that's true. I like that.
Could damn it.
Yikes. Interesting. Does this destroy their...
Wait, that kills their own shit?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess we draw off of our Bauble?
Yep.
All right. Yeah. I mean, this is still scary, but like probably GG. But, you know.
We get to surveil for a land. And then we get to play a red source.
Yeah, we got to hit the
swords.
Yeah, exactly.
Hmm.
Damn it. Too late.
Now it's tricky.
I think we were supposed to play the Grove, but I don't think it's going to matter.
Hmm.
There's just so much advantage.
We can allow this and then destroy it in response to them casting something.
I like it.
They still draw 2, which is pretty rough, but at least they don't keep the creature.
Yeah.
Here we go.
We draw Plow this turn, we might have a shot, but we probably don't.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, I'm fine with the concede. I think you're late for homie anyway.
That's all good. This was sweet. Like, I think some pretty challenging matchups to go down to, but getting up against the like more grindy matchups in Nadu and lands is always nice. Yeah, I love this, Mark.
Yeah, I think the big thing is the lesson for me here is if you want to beat Reanimate, I do think it's just straight up leyline.
Yeah, it's weird. I've also had blue-black players bringing in like Needle in the blind and naming Fairy Macabre, which is like oof. So I do like leyline.
Yeah.
Especially because it also just turns off Frog flying, which with big creatures you can sometimes just keep Frog at bay, which is nice. But there's also things like they can still reanimate your creatures if you have a leyline. But yeah.
I think the Stifle Knot deck too, and then I'll let you go. I think if that does become meta, maybe Pyrite Spellbomb to get rid of the whatever Hushbringer card.
Doorkeeper
might
throw?
be an option.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, this is really fun. It's always nice to go back to Naya. I played Naya with Achilles last night, and it was really cool. And just you kind of miss the power of like Pyroblast when it's really good, or the recursion of Punishing Fire when you come up against elves or other creature-based matchups.
Yeah, I think there's something here. I thought the Nadu matches I felt really good. And I think against the lands, we always feel good. It's just the Boogeyman, the tier 1 deck, Mapson's quote of "Don't fool yourself into thinking that you're good against the tier 1." I mean, come on, Mapson, just don't be that way.
Yes.
But yeah, good luck with you and Tony, man.
A huge thank you, Mark. If people want to find you, they can find you at twitch.tv/StrassDaddy. You're also on Discord as StrassDaddy. Always love seeing you within the Discord, being very active. I'm going to be back in 5 minutes. I'm going to take a quick break, and then we're back with Tony Murata and Interplay. So definitely stick around for some Cloud Post, which should be pretty cool. But yeah, Mark, a huge thank you once again. Hope you enjoy
Thanks,
either.
everyone. Thank you.
Yeah, hope you enjoy your weekend.